Got one! These pillars must have something to do with it.
Yes, these are 𝚑𝚖𝚎𝚎 symbols. Here, let's see. You have the symbol for king, and warrior, and of course the symbol for dragonborn. That's the one that appears to have a sort of arrow shape pointing downward at the bottom. Yes, that's it. The symbol on the middle pillar.
It did. It worked. Let's see what those old blades left in our way.
Wait!
Why are you stopping?
We should be careful here. See these symbols on the floor?
Esbern's right. Look like pressure plates.
We must be getting close. We should be careful. There's no telling what traps and wards
What is
the
it?
ancient blades
It's starting
may
to
have
look
set.
like Esbern was right.
We'd best be careful in here. Be careful. We'll cross once it's safe. Be careful. We'll cross once it's safe.
Looks safe now. Let's move.
That's it. I think we must be close to the entrance.
Wonderful. Remarkably well preserved, too. Here's the blood seal, another of the lost 𝚑𝚖𝚎𝚎 arts, no doubt triggered by, well, blood. Your blood, Dragonborn. Look here. You see how the ancient blades
Try
revered
using your
me with
blood on the
𝚬𝚧𝚘?
carved seal on the floor.
This whole place appears to be a shrine. End the 𝚲𝚊𝚅 invasion.
You did it. There's the entrance. After you, 𝚲𝚘𝚖𝚎. You should have the honor of being the first to set foot in Skyrim.
There's no telling what we might find inside. Isn't it amazing? Ah, thank you. Excellent. Now, where were we? Look, here is 𝚤𝚘𝚖𝚎. This panel goes back to the beginning of time, when Alduin and the dragon cult ruled over Skyrim. Here, the humans rebelled against their dragon overlord, the legendary Dragon War. Alduin's defeat is the centerpiece of the war. You see, here is fallen from the sky. The 𝚤𝚘𝚖𝚎, masters of the voice, are arrayed against him.
So does it show how they defeated him? Isn't that why we're here?
Ah, patience, my dear. The 𝚲𝚅𝚅 were not a straightforward people. Everything is couched in allegory, mythic symbolism. Yes. This here, coming from the mouths of the Nord heroes, this is the 𝚲𝚅𝚅 symbol for shout, but there's no way to know what shout is meant.
You mean they used a shout to defeat Alduin? You're sure?
Oh, yes. Presumably something rather specific to dragons, or even Alduin himself. Remember, this is where they recorded all the news of Alduin and her.
So we're looking for a shout, then. Damn it. Have you ever heard of such a thing? A shout that can knock a dragon out of the sky? You're probably right. I was hoping to avoid having to involve them in this, but it seems we have no choice. Right. Good thing they've already let you into their little cult. Not likely they'd help Esbern or me if we came calling. We'll look around Skyhaven Temple and see what else the old blades might have left for us. It's a better hideout than I could have hoped for. Talos guard you.
Look here, in the third panel. The prophecy which brought the 𝚲𝚅𝚅 to Tamriel in the first place, in search of the dragon. Did you need something? Haven't you? If we... or not. There's no...
You're in luck. I doubt the blessings if... May this... That's all there is to it, Dragonborn. Good luck.
Here are the 𝚑𝚖𝚖𝚎𝚗𝚖𝚎. You see their distinctive longswords. Now they need.
What do you need? If they, the Grey, think about it. No, trust me. There is no need to be afraid. The 𝚘𝚘𝚖𝚎, but we have a headquarters of a sort now. We will rebuild. If you find, remember though, being a blade is a lifelong
Are you
commitment.
paying attention, nephew?
Their loyalty. Has to
Learn
be with
something
us
of our own
once they're
history.
in. Do you need something?
May your weapons be sharp. Lead then. You have my steel.
What do you need, Dragonborn? Do you need something? Are you sure? I'll need to ask them to take an oath to leave their old life behind and stay here from now on. Very well. She seems like a fighter to me. I'll give her the oath. If you find any more candidates, bring them here. You there. The Dragonborn wishes to give you the chance to join the Lost Guardians of Tamriel, the Dragon Slayers, the Blades. Do you wish to become a Blade?
I do.
Are you willing to trade away all claims and titles of your former life? To live here and devote yourself to protecting Tamriel from danger?
I do.
Then by my right as acting Grandmaster, I name you a Blade, with all the privileges, rights, and burdens that brings.
Yes? What is it?
Godspeed. Do you need something? What do you need, Dragonborn?
Yes? What is it? That's all.
It's late, Outlander. Come back in the morning if you need to spend
Come back
coin.
in the morning if you need to spend coin.
I am Borguk's favorite wife. He knows my beauty should be praised.
May your next fight bring you victory, friend.
If you wish to trade, wait for the sun to rise.
I used to wander the corners of Skyrim like you. Lead then. You have my steel.
Dragonborn, what do you need?
What do you need, You want this one to become a Blade? Very well, I can handle training one more. After that, I think we'll be ready for a little dragon hunting of our own.
Come on in. The Silverblood Inn has plenty of strong drink and clean rooms.
Ah, it's good to see you. If you need my help again, it's the same fee as always. Watch your back,
My
friend.
favorite drinking buddy.
Pay me
Let's
to
not waste
report-
any time.
Oh, did you need something?
I'm a blade now. I can hardly believe it.
What
By
is it?
my honor, I pledge to rid Tamriel.
You want
of
this one to
dragons.
become a blade? You sure? Very well. I'll do the... That's enough recruits for now. Ask 𝚤𝚘𝚘 about the dragon lairs he's been studying. We'll have the recruits do some hunting with you.
Dragonborn, what do you need?
Did you need?
I am. The blades of the Second Era hunted down many dragons in their day, and they have records of where the beasts lived. Only you can truly defeat these monsters, Dragonborn. But you do not have to do so alone. The blades can help you. Just ask, whenever you're ready to take on a dragon. We will send the blades to help you fulfill your destiny. I have. One of the old 𝚑𝚘𝚖𝚎𝚎 records names a dragon living nearby. Shall we send the blades to help you? Good luck, Dragonborn.
Goodbye, then.
Talk to Captain 𝚲𝚘𝚖𝚎𝚎 if you're looking to book passage.
Thanks. I wasn't sure I'd make it off this farm alive. I wish I could have said the same for my man here. Some of the Redoran Guard have taken to calling them Ashspawn. Me, I don't care what they're called. All I know is they're a danger to Raven Rock and they need to be stopped. I was going to search for clues that might lead me to wherever they're coming from. I know it isn't the best place to start, but we know they've been coming from this direction. Good. I can use all the help I can get. Besides, I don't feel comfortable leaving Raven Rock behind, and I'd hate to lose any more Redoran Guard. We were searching the farm when the Ashspawn ambushed us. Have a look around and see if you can turn up anything useful. No one... They started attacking the bulwark. We've had two... I know it sounds crazy. Exactly. Something has to be done. I might know... I can. Good thing the farm's been abandoned. Not sure. Not certain who lived there. I've had... Second... I say let them try. My men are ready for them. Have you found some... This is strange. The note says it's from General 𝚤𝚤𝚎𝚖𝚎𝚎, but that's impossible. Well, Carius was the Imperial garrison commander at Fort Frostmoth, but he died over 200 years ago when the Red Mountain leveled the place. There's no way he could still be alive. If General Carius is still alive, there must be something keeping him that way. I need you to head out to Fort Frostmoth and check it out. I'm gonna head back to Raven Rock and prepare the men for further assaults. Be careful. This... Carius sounds out of his mind.
Listen to this one. My nights have been impossible to bear without you. I beg of you, please depart that blasted isle and return to solitude at once.
No more. What a fool.
Do you think he's the one we left in the tunnel?
Who cares? Nods all look the same to me.
Wait. Did you hear that? Sounds like those ash spawn are back.
Well, at least if the other Nord returns, they'll take care of him. Ale and mead.
Is someone there?
This ends now!
Get him!
Is it getting hot? Or is it just me?
Good enough.
Get out, I guess.
The Mallory is a wonder with the old hammer and anvil. Mended me armor like an old pro.
Is it getting hot? Or... That's not someone who lives in Riv. Maybe. I can't help...
The mines are up. I think so. I don't know why, but I'm thinking about a temple.
Glover
here on
Mallory's
the
the
island.
name. If you're looking for
Maybe
a smith...
it was just a bad dream.
Well,
Keep
so
yourself
tell me,
safe.
how's my brother Delvin?
Skyrim's still a dangerous place.
𝙲𝚘𝚖𝚎𝚎. Anyway, eager... I'll tell you what. The guild... Don't look at... And besides, it's really... A fellow... He noticed the shadow mark. That he... It's my own formula. Well, I told... I'd bet a fat purse a coin that he's either... You do that, and I'll make sure you're set up right. You won't be disappointed. No, I'm not sure. However, I've seen the smile on people's faces, and there's hope around here once again.
Of course.
Looking to protect yourself, or deal some damage? Bring your weapons and armor to me. I'll fix it up right.
Try not to set anything on fire. I don't think so. I hear that name. I don't think so. Though it sounds like a name I've heard before. I don't know who's... Take a look. Remember, I have plenty of potions and ingredients if you're ever in the market.
Marek. I'm sure I've heard that name before.
Haven't It's difficult.
Was it in
Something about it doesn't feel right.
My husband...
Your actions here... I think so.
Temple. Here on the island.
Sure. I think
That's
so.
all I can recall.
Well, take a look at what I have, and maybe we can make a deal. Next time you're hungry, stop by.
The security of both Raven Rock and Councillor Morvain is my primary concern.
It's busier now that things are
General 𝚘𝚖𝚖𝚎𝚗𝚅 sounds out of his mind.
As long as you keep bringing them, I'll keep... I think I maybe had a dream. It was very strange. All I'm wondering is how long... Just what you see here. If you need any supplies, you know... Fine. I do hope you know what you're doing with those... Everything I've got on display, really. If you need any supplies, you know where to find me.
𝚘𝚘𝚖𝚎𝚎 said I work for Mogul doesn't more of that farm. You looking for trouble? Haven't you got something better
I'm still
to do?
low on nut jelly. You might have to wait until next week
Not
until
much
I can gather some
contact.
more.
Glover Mallory is a wonder with a hammer and anvil. He
You
mended
almost
my
got
armor
killed.
against your con... Do I? No, I'm sure of that. And yet...
You got a good thing going here now that you've reopened the mines. Don't let it go to waste.
And he
Take a look.
There.
Bring your
Pleasant
weapons and
journey,
armor to me.
You've
I'll
got
fix
so
it up
much
right.
hope to our people. We are
Modin
forever in your
Vellath,
debt.
captain of the Veteran Guard,
May
at
your
your
path
service.
be free from
Be
danger.
careful.
I can't believe you found a way to reopen the mine. Of course. In fact, we're all in agreement that you're entitled to as much as you can carry. I recognize the name. It's so strange. It's good. Best of all, Aphia isn't so cross when I go down there anymore. Thank you, stranger. Thanks for everything.
more! I yield! I yield!
Die, dragon! You can't win this.
By my honor, I pledge to rid Tamriel of dragons. I think I'm going to get it.
Dragonborn, what do you need? All right. Dragonborn, what do you need?
By my honor, I pledge to rid Tamriel of
careful not to torch it. A few months. They sent it back to me recently. Yes, the damn thing sunk right one of the before he died. Thank you.
I don't know what
You
you
have
did
no
in those
idea
mines,
how
but
much
it put a
you
smile
brought
on
Raven.
faces.
Why does that sound so?
Never seen him so happy.
I don't. Admiral, oh, how I hate that. He's in. When I. This island was never. Unfortunately, Admiral, and I'm the one. The most important thing is that I Admiral and House Red, the root spire with a council of. I haven't. Regardless, I hope to return there someday.
Modin Velas,
doesn't seem likely,
captain of the
given my
Red Guard.
husband. Commitment to Councillor Morvay.
Any luck tracking down Esmond? I told him not to head up there. Sounds like the bloody fool got what he deserved. Here, I want you to take this key. Head inside my house and unlock the door in the basement. Help yourself to whatever you like inside. I won't be using it anymore. Looking to protect yourself, or... Bring your weapons and armor to me. I'll fix it up right. You've been a good friend to me. That means something.
Try. I don't know who said. Take a look. Remember, I have plenty of potions and ingredients.
You got a good thing going here now that the finest weapons and armor. Bring your weapons and armor to me. I'll fix it up right.
I'm beginning to like this partnership. Here you go. Just what you see here. If you need any supplies, you know where to find me.
Is it because of your father? Or is it me?
Glover Mount.
He's never been
Either
the
you're
same
here to get
since my
showered
mother
and...
died.
Blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs. Bring your weapons and armor.
If you're looking for passage, talk to Captain 𝚲𝚘𝚖𝚖𝚎𝚗𝚝.
I'm a blade now. I can hardly believe it.
Did you need something?
It's good to see the Blades fighting alongside the Dragonborn once again. To think we're treading in the footsteps of thousands of years past. While you're out hunting, keep a sharp eye open for any dragon scales and bones you might find. I'd be interested in looking at them. Have you ever heard of the expression, the scale of the Argonian that bit you? No, I guess not. Well, the principle applies here. It's a potion made from those dragon parts. Give it a try.
That's all. You'll have to speak up. I'm a little deaf in my right ear.
May the scale... That's all there is to it, Dragonborn. Good luck.
Did you need...
It's quiet for now, Dragonborn. Perhaps later we'll find where one of those serpents is hiding.
Very good.
Dear, you really ought to be careful with fire.
You're someone who can get the finest weapons and armor. Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything.
Take a good look around. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for. You and me. Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that. Do come back.
A present, Mama. I hope you like it.
Hi, Mom. So, what is it? What is... Thanks.
Mama! What is it? What is... Thanks.
Sky guard you.
We have felt the whisper of a word. Give me your map and I will show you where its echo can be found.
Where did you learn of that? Who have you been talking to?
The Blades, of course. They specialize in meddling in matters they barely understand. Their reckless arrogance knows no bounds. They have always sought to turn the Dragonborn from the path of wisdom. Have you learned nothing from us? Would you simply be a tool in the hands of the Blades to be used for their own purposes? No, of course not. Forgive me, Dragonborn. I have been intemperate with you. But heed my warning. The Blades may say they serve the Dragonborn, but they do not. They never have. No, I cannot teach it to you, because I do not know it. It is called Dragonrend, but its words of power are unknown to us. We do not regret this loss. Dragonrend holds no place within the way of the voice. It was created by those who had lived under the unimaginable cruelty of Alduin's dragon cult. Their whole lives were consumed with hatred for dragons, and they poured all their anger and hatred into this shout. When you learn a shout, you take it into your very being. In a sense, you become the shout. In order to learn and use this shout, you will be taking this evil into yourself. But not Dragonrend. The knowledge of that shout was lost in the time before history began. Perhaps only its creators ever knew it, but I am not the one to speak of it to you. Only Paarthurnax, the master of our order, can answer that question, if he so chooses. He is our leader. He surpasses us all in his mastery of the way of the voice. He lives in seclusion on the very peak of the mountain. He speaks to us only rarely, and never to outsiders. Being allowed to see him is a great privilege. Only those whose voice is strong can find the path. We will teach you a shout to open the way to Paarthurnax. The path to Paarthurnax lies through this gate. I will show you how to open the way. Look. I will grant you my understanding of clear skies. This is your final gift from us, Dragonborn. Use it well. Clear skies will blow away the mist, but only for a time. The path to 𝚘𝚘𝚖𝚎𝚎 is perilous, not to be embarked upon lightly. Moving, stay focused on your goal, and you will reach the summit.
Look! 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 Look!
Dremyolok, greetings, Wunderneek. I am Paarthurnax. Who are you? What brings you to my Strunmach, my mountain? Yes, Vaza. You speak true, Dovahkiin. Forgive me. It has been long since I held Tinvak with a stranger. I gave in to the temptation to prolong our speech. Patience. There are formalities which must be observed at the first meeting of two of the Dove. By long tradition, the Elder speaks first. Hear my Thum. Feel it in your bones. Match it if you are Dovahkiin. The word calls you. Go to it. A gift, Dovahkiin. You'll understand fire as the Dove do. Show me what you can do. Greet me not as mortal, but as Dova. Why do you delay? Are you Dovahkiin or not? Ah, yes. 𝚲𝚘𝚖𝚎𝚎. The dragon blood runs strong in you. It is long since I had the pleasure of speech with one of my own kind. So, you have made your way here to me. No easy task for a 𝚤𝚎 mortal, even for one of 𝚤𝚎 dragon blood. What would you ask of me? Ah, I have expected you, Proda. You would not come all this way for Tinvak with an old Dova. No, you seek your weapon against Alduin. Alduin 𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘, what else would you seek? Alduin and Dovahkiin return together. But I do not know the Thum you seek. Croesus, it cannot be known to me. Your kind, 𝚤𝚎, mortals, created it as a weapon against the Dove, the dragons. Our 𝙲𝚘𝚖𝚎, our minds, cannot even comprehend its concepts. All in good time. First, a question for you. Why do you want to learn this Thum? Prusa, as good a reason as any. There are many who feel as you do, although not all. Some would say that all things must end, so that the next can come to pass. Perhaps this world is simply the egg of the next Kalpa, 𝚤𝚘𝚖𝚎𝚐𝚗. Would you stop the next world from being born? Paz, a fair answer. Rofus, maybe you only balance the forces that work to quicken the end of this world. Even we who ride the currents of time cannot see past time's end. 𝚬𝚘𝚖𝚎𝚎𝚎 los trahodis. Those who try to hasten the end may delay it. Those who work to delay the end may bring it closer. But you have indulged my weakness for speech long enough. Croesus, now I will answer your question. Do you know why I live here, at the peak of the Monavin, what you name throat of the world? True, but few now remember that this was the very spot where Alduin was defeated by the ancient tongues. 𝚤𝚘𝚖𝚎𝚎𝚎. Perhaps none but me now remember how he was defeated. Yes and no. 𝚒𝚘𝚘𝚎𝚘𝚗. Alduin was not truly defeated either. If he was, you would not be here today seeking to defeat him. The Nords of those days used the dragon-rend shout to cripple Alduin, but this was not enough. 𝚒𝚘𝚘𝚎𝚎𝚎. It was the Kell, the Elder Scroll. They used it to cast him adrift on the currents of time. How to explain in your tongue? The Dove have words for such things that 𝚤𝚎 do not. It is an artifact from outside time. It does not exist, but it has always existed. 𝚤𝚎𝚎𝚎. They are fragments of creation. The Kele, Elder Scrolls as you name them, they have often been used for prophecy. Yes, your prophecy comes from an Elder Scroll. But this is only a small part of their power. 𝚤𝚡𝚎𝚎𝚎. Not intentionally. Some hoped he would be gone forever, forever lost. Mayye. I knew better. 𝚃𝚑𝚊𝚆𝚆. Time flows ever onward. One day he would surface. Which is why I have lived here. For thousands of mortal years, I have waited. I knew where he would emerge, but not when. 𝚃𝚑𝚖𝚎𝚎𝚎. Time was shattered here because of what the ancient Nords did to Alduin. If you brought that Kell, that Elder Scroll, back here to the 𝚃𝚑𝚎𝚎𝚎, the Time Wound, With the Elder Scroll that was used to break time, you may be able to cast yourself back to the other end of the break. You could learn Dragonrend from those who created it. Croesus, no. I know little of what has passed below in the long years I have lived here. You are likely better informed than I. Trust your instincts, 𝚘𝚖𝚖𝚎𝚗. Your blood will show you the way. Return it here to the 𝚃𝚑𝚊𝚋. Then, 𝚘𝚑𝚊𝚋𝚘𝚕𝚜. Nothing is certain with such things. But I believe the scroll's bond with the 𝚃𝚑𝚊𝚋 will allow you a seeing, a vision of the moment of its creation. Then you will feel, know Dragonrend in the power of its first expression. You will see them, 𝚘𝚊𝚘𝚗, my friends, 𝚖𝚖𝚎𝚘𝚗, 𝚘𝚑𝚊𝚋. The first mortals that I taught the 𝚘𝚘𝚘, the first tongues, the leaders of the rebellion against Alduin. They were mighty in their day, even to attempt to defeat Alduin. 𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘. The Nords have had many heroes since, but none greater. 𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘, I do not know. Perhaps in the very doing, they erased the knowing of it from time itself. The Dove are children of Akatosh. Thus, we are specially attuned to the flow of time, perhaps also uniquely vulnerable. I warned them against such a rash action. Even I could not foresee its consequences. 𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘, they would not listen. Yes, there were a few of us that rebelled against Alduin's 𝚘𝚘, his tyranny. We aided the humans in his overthrow. But they did not trust us, ni Ov. Their inner counsels were kept hidden from us. I was far from here on the day of Alduin's downfall, but all Dove felt the sundering of time itself. I cannot tell you in detail. I never heard it used. Kogan. It was the first 𝚘𝚘 created solely by mortals. It was said to force a dragon to experience the concept of mortality. A truly 𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘, incomprehensible idea to the immortal Dove. I have taught the way of the voice for centuries, and the 𝚘𝚘 since long before that. But no, 𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘, others do not come here to train anymore. Saran, you are the first in over 100 years. I meditate on the 𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘, the words of power. I counsel in their use. It is enough for me. Knowing a word of power is to take its meaning into yourself. Contemplate the meaning of a 𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘. You will become closer to that word as it fills your inner self. Will I teach you, 𝙲𝚘𝚖𝚎𝚎? What word calls you to deeper understanding? There are 3 to master: 𝙬𝚑, 𝚤𝚒, and 𝚎𝚘𝚎. It is called force in your tongue, but as you push the world, so does the world push back. Think of the way force may be applied effortlessly. Imagine but a whisper pushing aside all in its path. That is 𝙬𝚑. Let its meaning fill you. 𝙬𝚘𝚖𝚎𝚎𝚎. You will push the world harder than it pushes back. Which calls to you, 𝙲𝚘𝚖𝚎? 𝙬𝚑, 𝚤𝚒, or 𝚎𝚎𝚎? Faye, ponder. That is fine. Which calls to you in your that? Think of this as the fire builds in your 𝚤𝚒. 𝚲𝚘𝚖𝚎𝚎𝚎, greetings. 𝚤𝚒𝚎𝚎𝚎.
So, you spoke to Paarthurnax. The dragon blood burns bright within you. Did he tell you what you wanted to know? Did he teach you the dragon rend shout? Well, so be it. If he believes it is necessary for you to learn this, we will bow to his wisdom. We have never concerned ourselves with the scrolls. The gods themselves would rightly fear to tamper with such things. As for where to find it, such blasphemies have always been the stock and trade of the mages of Winterhold. They may be able to tell you something about the Elder Scroll you seek. Perhaps not. But this shout was used once before, was it not? And here we are again. Have you considered that Alduin was not meant to be defeated? Those who overthrew him in ancient times only postponed the day of reckoning. They did not stop it. If the world is meant to end, so be it. Let it end and be reborn. The Blades were born of dragon-hating crusaders. They still carry that legacy, although they may not remember from whence it came. They carried out a genocide of dragons when they first came to Tamriel. And now they will do it again, with your help. It was created by those who had lived under the unimaginable cruelty of Alduin's dragon cult. Their whole lives were consumed with hatred for dragons, and they poured. When you learn in order to learn and use this shout, you will be taking this. That may be what, but stop, drag. But again, perhaps we would have dragon allies against Alduin if the ancient Blades had not acted so arrogant. Such blasphemy. Take your question to the College of Winterhold. They may be able to help you. Breath and force.
It has. Here, this is your half, love.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. Let's see here. I have a letter here from Quintus Navali in Windhelm. He said it was urgent. A letter? Not sure who from. He wouldn't say, just that he was a friend of yours. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
I trust you're not planning any trouble. What can I do for you, friend?
You're back! Let's play a game.
You're someone who can get things done. I like that.